Well, good morning, folks. Hey, the Old Fisherman, he's back with you. We on Lake Murray, and I just spotted another drove of catfish at a brand new place, and I threw a gup shrimp out, and they wouldn't hit it. I think they're a size smaller than what I've been catching, which is good eating size, but we're gonna go back up here, and I changed over to a long rod and a worm, a regular old Georgia wiggler. We're gonna go back up here and put us another Georgia wiggler on and see if I can't show you how to catch them with worms. They're too deep for a cork. If they was 8 foot or shallower, I'd put a cork on and watch the cork go down. But what I've got is a number, I think it's a 4 wire hook. Right there you see it, with a swivel up to a 10-pound braid and a little split shot. And I got Georgia wigglers from the house. We went shell brim fishing. I caught a few nice bluegills, but I couldn't find a lot of beds. But we're gonna take a Georgia wiggler. You see him right there. We're gonna put him on this doggone hook. And I like to hook him kind of in the middle and kind of buck him up a little bit. And I'll put 2 of them like that on to get a little wad of them. I threw one of them with a gup shrimp and they didn't want to take it. And I put that Georgia wiggler out there and let it go down in them. Well, guess what? They took it. So let's get back up here. I'm on the side of a point. There's some grass out here, and I think these fish are hanging in the edge of this grass. We're using a Crappie Pro 11-foot rod, and makes it fun. But I got 10-pound braid on it. Excuse me, I got 8-pound braid on it, not 10. And 8-pound fluorocarbon, and a wad of Georgia wigglers. We're gonna pull right back up here and see if we can't catch another one. I tell you, this live skill makes it mighty handy to be able to spot these fish. You ain't got to wonder if you're throwing on something. So you'll see them right there on the fish finder starting to come in on the right side. That's about 65 foot out. See them right there? See the whole drove of them? That's 65 foot out in front of the boat. And they don't look to be 10, 12 pounders. They look to be 3, 4, 5 pounders. Let's throw in them with this worm and see what happens. Let's see how close we are to it. I see it going down right there amongst them. The last time I threw out a while ago, boy, one took it. Well, I see him swimming up to it right now. I think he's already on it. Yep. Nope, he didn't take it yet. They looking at it. It's a pile of catfish out there. They're just not that big. I don't think. Now that first one took it real quick. These fish tend to not want to bite. They're the whole, see the whole drove of them right there? You got grass and you got catfish. Let's throw it back out. We're bound to catch one of them. Not 4. Might be done got too close to them. Going right down in them. They act like they don't want to have a bite. There he is. There he goes. There he goes. See that? What I'm talking about. Right there. Long rod catching catfish. Oh my. on Lake Murray, not to go up shrimp this morning. I think when they get a little smaller version, they like the worms better, but this might not be a small one here. He's got that old long rod bent over. What? Oh my goodness. Look at that rod. Huh? You don't think that's fun? Oh my. I keep finding them at different places. They all over this lake. You guys just look for them. They're on the side of points and grass. That's a good one. Oh my, that's a good one. My goodness. You talking about a pool. Can't do nothing with him with this long rod. That joker ain't no baby. Catfish nuggets. That's what we after. Today we catch them on Georgia Wigglers. Hey, thanks for watching the Old Fisherman videos. Appreciate all y'all. If you go back and watch the old ones, there's so much fun to watch the older videos. Fishing change every year. I mean, you got to adapt and do different things, and that's the only way to stay in the game. It's so much to learn out on the lake. You think you know it all? Well, you're not a good fisherman because you don't know very little bit. Everything changes. But you can see him. We got about a 5-pound catfish on a long crappie rod, which makes it so much fun. Clear water, you can see 10 foot deep. At least 10. Right in here where I'm at now. And that joker don't want to come up. Huh? My old net's about tore off. I got a better net, but the other net's so doggone big and heavy, I can't hardly operate with it. It's just too heavy. I hurt my doggone hip. I got tripped up on a vine and hyperextended my right leg and all around my buttocks and thigh. It hurts so bad. So I can't hardly maneuver, but we out here trying to fish. I tell you, when I turn 74, everything turns south. I can tell you that. But you see this catfish, and that you can catch them on worms. Matter of fact, they'll hit it quicker, I think. Look at that. Channel cats, Lake Murray. Lake Murray's slammed full of channel cats. People don't trot line like they used to. And hey, you see him? Uh-oh, thank you, see him. There he goes. We got it. Look at that. Huh? What? Throw him in the drum. I got worms up here. I got a bucket over here to wash my hands. The key is keeping a boat clean. It ain't no key, but if you're using worms, you better have a bucket with some water in it to rinse your hands off, because they'll get all over everything if you don't. And also, a good tool to have, and I like, the needle nose I don't like that good, but these little Klein tubes, they done rusted up. They take the hooks out of them catfish real good. I told you now, my hips a little sore, so I'm walking like an old man. But the key is not to let the old man get in you. Once the old man gets in you, then you're in trouble. So you got to keep going fishing or doing what you love to do. And look at that, he swallowed that sucker. That's the only thing about the worms now, because he swallowed all the way down. All right, finally got him. Man, that joker whooped me up. Let's see if we can stand back up here. The old man's coming out of him in there. You can see the other one we just caught right before I turned the cameras on right there. He's a little bit bigger than this one. But you can see him. He's a nice one. You got to love a nice one. All right, let's get back out here and catch another one. What y'all say? Boy, that jug was hard to get off the hook. We got to do something different than that. I can't let them take it that long. Let's swallow them worms. All right, let's put another one on. Georgia Wigglers and a doggone wire crappie hook. That's what we use. Let's find us another Georgia Wiggler. If they would be about 8 foot down, I'd put a cork out there and watch that cork go down. But they're a little too deep for that today. That's why we're going without the cork method. All right, let's get back up here. Loving life with the Old Fisherman on a beautiful day. Good weather, not too hot. Water temperature is about 72 degrees. And you can see the grass all down in there. That's what they're doing. They're feeding on the edge of this grass. Some places you catch them 8 to 20 pounders. Some places you catch the 3 to 5 pounders. Naturally, the big ones are fun to catch, but these medium size are the best eating. And right there's a couple showing up right there. See them right there? There you are. It's a couple, ain't a lot. Right at the edge of that grass right there. Right up in there. See them right there? That's catfish. He's 65 foot out there. Go on out there and get it. I can barely see it going down right there. Going right in them too. They're probably gonna get another. I got to try to not let him swallow it. They're really swallowed. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 right in there. Let's throw it back out. I ain't quite right. Right out there. Right out there. All right, that ought to get them. You're right on the edge of that grass. Really, I ain't got too close to them. They're right up under the boat now. And that ain't good. I see it falling right down in that grass. Right in there, right by that fish. There you go. Got him. It's that simple. That simple. I tried to jerk quick on this one. Them jokers love these worms. I threw, like I say, I threw the shrimp in there a couple of times. Didn't get a bite. They looked at it, but they didn't take it. But they sure eating these worms. That's a pretty good fish right there, folks. Huh? That's a pretty good fish. Look at that. Great day. Spinning rod, light action, crappie rod. Crappie Pro on Berkeley is the rod that I'm using. Ain't meant for this, but that's the ones I use at Monticello. Look at that fish going. Look at that reel. It ain't making noise, but he's steady getting out of here. He decided he don't like this place. Hey, day. I better tighten up a little bit. He gonna get out there and get in a brush pile. What you gonna do? All right, come on back here, boy. Come on back. He done went through all this grass out there. Look at all over my line. Come on back in to the Old Fisherman. Loving life is what we like to do. Folks, the years are flying by. That's going on 6 years since my wife passed away. And it still seems like yesterday. That's something hard to go through when you lose a spouse. We were married for 31 years, and she was so young and beautiful. It's hard for me to, I'll never get over it. This fishing helps me deal with it, but I never get over it. I tried dating a little bit. I ain't dated somebody in 4 or 5 years now. I don't know. That's hard to explain. I keep thinking maybe the right woman will come along, but I'm done got too old. 74. If I could find one that can deal with me and fishing and likes to be in the boat, I'd put her in the boat. But I don't know. The only advantage is I ain't got nobody to tell me what to do. I make my own decisions, what I want to eat, when I want to go to bed, everything. This is a big cat here. We might not have a big enough net here. I might have to get the other net for this one. We're gonna try it with a little net, but he's big. He's a big one. Oh my, he's a big one. Good God, this over here weigh 10 pounds. I need the other net, and I know it. Look at that thing. You talking about like a shark? Look at that. That joker big. Look across his head. 10 inches across his head. I just don't know if I can get him in this net. Lord have mercy. I wasn't expecting to catch one that big, to be honest with you. Look at that. Oh my God, what a fish. Golly, we ain't gonna get him in this net. Maybe we will. We got it. We got it. My God, what a fish. Look at that. Huh? Holy mosey, what a fish. The kind you read about in Catfish magazine. I tell you what, trying to work the soreness out of my hip, I hurt myself bad. I got a bad ankle, and I just didn't get it up high enough, and I went across some vines, and boy, I tripped. Lord have mercy, that thing hurts. It don't take much to hurt yourself now. Look at that, what a fish. Hey, see, I didn't let him take it long. Right in the lip out here, that's where we want him. Good gosh, here we go with the main. And don't think for one moment they ain't made. Ow! He gonna work me over. About had him. I got to get the grippers. I can't do nothing with that catfish. We got to get the grippers. That joker's at least 10 pounds. Now, maybe I can hold it. Hold it, man! Good gosh. I'm gonna let you go. I don't want you. Whew. What? Look at him. He done got water all over my camera. Look at him. Look at him, what a fish. What? Look at there, look at there. Old Fisherman, look at there. That joker's big. Hey, let's let him go. If he don't tear up my boat, get off of that. There he goes. Swim off. Holy mosey, folks. I got too much stuff in the way, like always. Whew, that's all I can do to catch that fish. Right now, I'm gonna get the other net up here. We might need it before it's over with. It looks like it's a good possibility. We're gonna need this other net before it's over with. All I can say. All right, let's do that again. We got the other net available. Let's catch one more or two and then we gonna quit. But hey, just showing you that they'll bite worms. And the light rod, you don't need a real heavy duty hook if you got the drag set right. Having the drag right now is the key. If you don't have drag right, they'll break your lines. You can catch big fish on small tackle if you take your time and if you got that drag set right. Look at that, we got a wad of worms, see that? That's what we got. And this bucket, you can rinse all the dirt off your hands, and it helps a lot. All right, let's close the drum, or the bucket, or the cooler, whatever you want to call it. And let's get back up here at the edge of this grass. You can see tons of grass 11 foot, tons. And this thing makes a little pocket back in there. They like a little pocket. If you can get a place in a little pocket, they feel like they're out of the way and they can feed on around that grass, whatever they feeding on, I don't know. And you can see fish down in that grass swimming around. Them's catfish. See them right there? Catfish. Let's throw out there on that drove and see if we can catch one. Right out there. See that whole school of catfish right there? All we got to do is put that worm down in them, and you see the worm going down right there. It's falling right down amongst them. See it right there? Right there, going in them. Getting almost to the bottom. And there he comes up, look at it, see him? One's fixing to take it. I tell you, it seems like they like it easing away from them too. Kind of hopping it through the grass. He looked at it, didn't take it. Actually, they're right up under the boat. I ain't got on top of them, and I ain't 15 foot of water. You can see 10 foot deep, so they could probably tell I'm up here, and they might not bite like that. You really need to have them away from the boat a little bit better than this. But I'm going to throw back out. They steal something right under the boat. They ain't taking it. All right, right there's a little school of them right out there. Let's throw back out there. Get on it a little bit better. Right there, they're still under the boat. I don't like that. Right there. Uh-oh. Bad throw. There's a school of small ones right there. Right there. Let's see if we can catch them. They're right there. And there goes the worm way up there high going down. Throwing right down, we're falling right down in amongst them. Here we'll catch us another smaller one, a good eating size. Yep, one looking at it. We might get one of them. He shot away from it like he's scared of it. Ain't taking it. They're getting spooky now, so even catfish get spooky. Ain't got spooky. They're not taking it. Looking at it too. There he goes. There he goes. Got him. What? Look at that reel. What? Great. Another big one. Look how he's taking a line. Hey, day. Another big one. Catfish on earthworms. And that is a monster. Look at that thing taking off. That ain't no baby right there, folks. That is a big one. We got to turn him around. He's going out there about 100 yards now. It's a matter of getting out here. Uh-oh. Thought he'd got in some trash. He's looking for a brush. I'm sure it's some brush out here somewhere or something to get around. Hey, this here wear you out, especially when you're half wore out anyhow. This is a young man's game here. Oh Lord, huh? These things pull like big stripers. I tell you that right now. Perfect day for it though. It's calm, kind of overcast a little bit. I guess temperature is probably in the 70s. Just a perfect day. These catfish are fun to catch. Appreciate all the good comments on my last video that I hadn't put up one in a long time. I don't know, it's getting almost a year, really, 8, 9 months. I don't know. I had to go back and check, but I just been having fun fishing without the cameras. The cameras and doing all this work and editing, it's just too time consuming. I don't have a lot of time left. And I'll put one up every so often. I don't know about crappies and stuff like that. Every time I put up a crappie video, it seems like people root me out. So I got to watch what I show. People around here want to take my spots. Now, these catfish are everywhere, so it ain't no spots on these catfish. All right, look at him. Oh my gosh, look at that. Huh? That, my friend, is a slaboose. Hey, look at the grass. You see all that grass out there? That's what they're around. Doggone grass. That fish right there's 10 pounds. Look at that. Another big one. I might not have to put him in the drum. If I can get him off right here, I can just tow him right back. I don't know though. He might have swallowed it better than I thought he did. I hit him pretty hard, pretty quick. Yeah, I got him in the corner of the mouth. That's where I want him. That's where I want him, folks. The corner of the mouth. That's where I want him. So we can hold him up. Careful. Careful. You see him? Look at the size of that doggone fish. Oh my goodness. Let's let him go. There he goes. Huh? Gone. Whew. Folks, you got to love that. My dog Logan is getting these allergies from food, I think. So I've been trying to feed him fish. And these catfish, I'll keep a couple every so often. I eat catfish too, but I fillet them and put them in the microwave in a bowl, put saran wrap over them, and cook them in the microwave about 10 minutes. And he's got his filleted food to go on top of the his normal Rachel Ray's venison and bison peak performance dog food. He can't tolerate just anything with his food, and he's slowed down on his itching, but I don't think scratching. I don't think it ever go away. But Logan's 11 years old, y'all. He's the best company a man can have. I put him in the boat, but he can't stand this heat. He's dark color, but he still looks forward to his doggone golf cart ride. I tell you that every day. We go many a mile every day on that golf cart. Me and my sidekick Logan. I love that dog. He was my salvation after Deborah passed. He pulled me through some hard times. I mean, really hard times. YouTube did too. It kept my mind off of what happened to me. But I don't think I'll never meet another Deborah. That was one special lady. Had a lot of class. You never heard her with a bad mouth. She had class. And that's what I'm looking for in a woman. Somebody with class. But like I say, at 74, I'm almost too old. But I ain't too old to still catch a fish in front of a beautiful mansion. My goodness, look at that house. I couldn't pay the property taxes on that house. I tell you, I don't know about where y'all live, but where we live, the lakes are more fuller since COVID. And more people, housing developments, it's just more people on the highway. You actually have a hard time just getting out. That's one reason I hadn't been going to Monticello like I used to. Is a school over there on the way to Monticello. And with the traffic, people are taking the kids to school. I can't get over there where I want to go. It's just a traffic jam the whole time. I can't take that. So I've been fishing right here at the house to get away from the traffic jam. People ask me if I'm still fishing Monticello. I'd love to fish Monticello, but it's peaceful over there. Still peaceful, but I can't get to it. Traffic is bad. Okay, we got the thing falling down amongst them couple catfish right there. Is what I just threw on. Right there you see it going down. I don't see the fish. There's a couple looking at it. Whether they bite, I don't know. But they'll look at it, and if they see it, there it goes already. Look at that. That didn't take long, did it? Spot and catch, catfish on Lake Murray, loving life with the Old Fisherman with a doggone crappie rod and worms. Ooh, my, what? You talking about fun? This, my friend, will wear you out. This, my friend, is what it's all about if you want to tug on your line. Look at that line. Look at that drag. Oh, it's so easy with live scope. I could catch them without live scope. Just so out here and work this side of this point. But I like to see them down there, and that fish was pretty close to under the boat. I didn't flip out far, 10 feet. So, hey, one right after another with these worms. Don't get me wrong, I like to catch them on them gup shrimp, but them gup shrimp is like $8, $9 a pack. These worms are free out the backyard. You can't beat free out the backyard. I don't care what you say. Free out the backyard is wonderful. Hey, they soft, they break, but they love them. These worms. Now this one here might be a little smaller. I don't know. Seems like it's some whoppers out here. I want to keep the smaller ones for Logan. I don't want to take these big ones, let them lay. They like that. I'm sure they're full of eggs. Look at that. Huh? Look at that, what a bull-nosed catfish. That's a big one. What? Look at the head on that sucker. What? Now that's a big one, ain't it? Look at that fish. Like a dad blame shark. That's what it's like. Look at that. Huh? What? Come in here, boy. Come in here to the Old Fisherman. Lord have mercy sakes alive, folks. Look at that. Let's see if he took it. Yep, I'm getting them now before they swallow it. That's what we want. And where's my doggone pliers? I can't. I lost my pliers. There they are. They're on the floor under me. That's about 10 pounds. So we just caught 3 fish, probably 30 pounds, folks. In the middle of the day, well, morning still, but clear condition, clear water, and catching what? Slab catfish. And loving life. Look at that. Huh? Look at here. Look at here. Lord, careful. Careful. Look at that. Huh? Now that's a monster, ain't it? Hey, dang, what a fish. I'm gonna put him right in here. In this net again. And we're gonna pick it up. And we're gonna let him go. Look at that. Huh? Go on, boy. Look at him. Go on back. That's what it's all about, folks. Whew. We got Logan's dinner, which, hey, fish ought to be good for Logan. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if y'all ever tried any blackened fish. Well, let me tell you something. And I know you bass boys ain't gonna like this, but a largemouth bass out of this lake, Lake Murray, South Carolina, is some more good eating if you fillet him and blacken him with some blackening Cajun seasons. That is some more good eating. I do it in a cast iron frying pan. I might have to make a video on that. Cast iron frying pan with a little olive oil, and I will throw a little butter in there, and make them crisp on each side. That sucker's good now. Black bass has got a good textured meat, and as far as I'm concerned, they some of the best. Where if you like food the next day in a sandwich, you can't beat a crappie fillet in mustard. And I take the skin off of them when I'm eat them cold the next day in a sandwich. But mayonnaise in there, oh my God, that's some good eating. That will make you want to slap your mama, and you know you don't need to be doing that. All right. See right there, you got the no grass, and then the grass line. The farther we go this way, the farther it is away from the boat. The boat's sitting right here, and this is pointing out. We're going 65 foot out in front of the boat. So anything I see from the left side to the right side, and the farther to the right side, the farther out it is. So what we're gonna do, now I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Let's get back out here. Right there, see them catfish? Look at them. We done scared them off the grass bed. They out here in the middle now, off no grass deeper. So we done spooked them, and then done went deeper. Uh-oh. You see them coming back in. We'll throw right out there. Let it go down. After a while, they will get used to us doing this, and they won't bite. That's what I think. You see right there's 5 or 6 of them going back into that grass. I threw behind them. I didn't throw it the right place. So I doubt I catch one this time. I know, well, I don't know, they run into it. Look like the whole drove's coming to it. One might bite it. Let's see. Looks like the drove is coming to it. They went right by. They spooky now. See, I threw a couple back. That's a no-no on any fish. If you want to keep catching them there, you can't throw them back right there where you catch them. They get wise to what's going on. So we probably won't catch them anymore. Yeah, that bunch went by my worms and wouldn't eat it that time. So that tells me we done spooked them. Let's go move around out here till we find out it's maybe something that ain't been spooked. Then quit biting. That's what throwing them back would do. There ain't no way I want to clean all them fish. They quit biting. There you go. There you go. Another big one. Another big one. Yeah, just taking off. He is taking off. That's a big one, folks. Oh my. And got a wad of grass on it. That's a big one. Hey, day. That is a whopper. That might be the biggest one yet. I ain't seen him yet. All I see is a wad of grass down through yonder. Hey, day. Oh my gosh, look at that rod. What? We're gonna probably let y'all go with this. Oh my gosh. Yep, another big one. Look at the size of that fish. Hey, look at the size of that plain catfish. What? That sucker's 10 inches across his head. Look at him. What? Get in there. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. All right. We got him. We got him. He got us. Somebody's got it. Oh, look at the grass. Great. Hey, what a fish. Hey, right in the corner of his mouth. That's where I want to catch him. That's where we want to catch them. Huh? Look at that. We got salad. It's a matter of wearing them down and catching them. Loving life with who? The Old Fisherman. What? Look at that. Huh? That is a jumbo magnum, folks. Let's let him go, as Richard James would say. Let's let him go. Uh-oh. Let's let him go. Whew. Holy Moses. I might throw out and catch one more. I don't know. And I was going crappie fishing, but it don't look like I'm gonna have time for all that. Well, before I started this, I caught some nice bluegills. Not big, but they was on a bed. I don't know, 8 or 10 for dinner. 8 or 10 for dinner. Matter of fact, let me go back here and I'll show you a couple of them bluegills that I caught. You talking about a good eat? Look at that. Not huge, but you'll see them in here. Beautiful bluegills. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 in there. Hey, that's dinner. That's my dinner, and that's Logan's dinner, them 2 catfish. So we set. So now we going to try to catch just one more. I would love to catch one on the shrimp. I'll tell you what. Let's catch one on a shrimp. All right, there's my shrimp. See if we can catch one on it. Let's get back out of here. Grass seems like is the key on the side of a point, or a dip on the side of a point. That seems to be the key of finding these catfish. I haven't looked anywhere on the other side of that buoy. It could be at, they could be out there too. Right there you see a couple fish. Ain't many, but there's a couple right out there. See if we get one of them to bite. Already got him. That didn't take long, did it? Oh my goodness. Oh, one cast. Oh my. Now he ain't as big, I don't think. He might be a Logan fish. One cast. Boy, they feel a lot different on the smaller rod. And this fish here is a good keeper size. You won't have so much dark meat. We can get him with a smaller net. So we did catch one on the shrimp, and he was a smaller one. Oh, he's not even a channel. That's one of them bullheads. I don't much like them. I'm gonna throw him back. So we caught a bullhead. What I call a bullhead. Regular old catfish. That might be what a lot of them are. All right. You see him. We're gonna let him go. Let's catch another one. Mr. Bullhead. I kind of want to see if they're on the other side of this little point here. I'm going to venture out around this thing here and just see if we can find a fresh batch of fish. It might not be out there. I see a lot of fish inside this grass, and they catfish. That's what they are. I can guarantee you on that. I'm looking for a drove. Right there's a drove. See them? Look at that drove of catfish right there on the side. My goodness. I guarantee you one of them will hit. Look at them. Whole drove of them. And that jig is going right down in them. We ought to get one of them. Man, I can't believe I ain't got bite. They're looking at it. There you go. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Oh my, there he goes. Another small one. Might be another bullhead. I don't know. Perfect conditions for catching catfish. I love it when it's calm. Hey, ain't a bad one. Look at that. Oh my. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Old Fisherman. Look at that. Look at it. Whoa. Come back here, boy. Come back here. To the Old Fisherman. Oh, now he wants to run. Now he wants to run. Come in here, boy. Come in here. Are we having fun or what? Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Get in the net. I ain't no baby. Dad blame me, come back out the net. Gone again. I had him in the net. That's mean. He's mean. He is, uh-oh. Camera done cut off. Camera done cut off. Oh, Lord. Well, done got hot, so the video one's over. When we get this one in the boat, that's going to be it, folks. I can't deal with them cameras. Hey, we got another one, though. Y'all see it? On the gut shrimp. Come in here, boy. Look at that. Huh? What? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's let him go. Glad you could be with me on another episode of Loving Life with the Old Fisherman. God bless each and every one of you. Thanks again for watching all of my videos. Appreciate you going back and watching the old one. Hey, you got to love it. God bless.